I'm Jim Houston.
I'm Kathy Nickles.
And I'm David Patty. Welcome to Real Estate Today. Welcome to our second segment of Real Estate Today. We're going to be discussing today the steps you'll go through when listing your house on the market. Right? Isn't that what y'all are going to talk about?
That's what we're going to talk about.
Great.
So, you call ERA and you're going to list your house.
Right.
You get a duty agent.
Every day there's somebody standing by to take a phone call from a home seller or a home buyer, and that person will call and say, I want to sell my home. Would you come out and talk to me about the process that I need to go through to sell my home?
The duty agents are a very important piece of it because they are always available.
Yes.
And I think last week when we were talking, we were saying we're all available 24/7.
Right.
But this is an actual person in an office that you can go and meet with on any given business day. And so that is important, and our agents take that seriously. They represent all the listings that we have. So when you list with us, you get basically 60 listing agents
Exactly.
that are ready to help you market that. And I think as evidenced by these cups, I mean, our marketing
Yes.
capability is second to none.
Second to none.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, we have a great marketing team, and I brought this in just to kind of peek through. But this is a book that we take out. You know this book.
Yes.
That we take out on our listing appointments, and it goes through the steps. So not only do we come out, when you call, we want to come out and see that house so we know exactly what we're dealing with. Because we're not Zillow. We're not just going to say,
I was
oh,
going to use Willow.
the Z company.
The Z company, yes.
So, but you know, they just pull a number based on tax records and this. We're going to actually come out to your home and look at it.
That's great.
Because there's lots of things that can be different, even in the same neighborhood, that's going to affect that value.
And Willow doesn't know that if you have multicolored rooms, or if the floors need to be replaced,
Right.
or if there are things to do with the inside and the outside of the property, because curb appeal, you know, it rocks. You've got to be able to, when that
Yes.
client pulls up to the front of the house, they need to be able to look at that house and say, wow, I want to live here.
Right.
So what are some suggestions you might give somebody as you first time visiting with them, working on the listing, say outside? What are suggestions that maybe people should consider themselves before the agent comes out?
The front door is your first impression. So I think that people that take the time sometimes just to clean that front door. I mean, we get cobwebs and leaves blown up at the front. That's always been my thing, to clean off that front porch.
And new buyers, they want to be able to look at that property and they want to be able to say, I would like to live here. So to do the
Right.
things like trimming the shrubs, painting the front door, you know, taking a pressure washer and pressure washing the sidewalk to make that concrete or that brick
Right.
that's aged, we'll say, or you know, has some leaf stain from the leaves that
Right.
need to be done,
Right.
and cleaned up, and may have that concrete looking new.
Now you've got my attention. I've driven by the home, and I'm
Yes.
thinking, there it is. That's the one I want to go in and see. What are thoughts and ideas and suggestions that we can give to the seller about the inside of the home?
Declutter. That is one of the biggest things that I get when I show a house. Someone will walk in and they'll be like, they got so much stuff.
And the ultimate goal, remember, is to sell the client's home. So,
Right.
and while, you know, most of, to your point, this is my personal things, this is my home, why doesn't the buyer see it the way that I see it? They don't.
They
You know,
don't.
they want to envision that property being able to put my things in that home.
Right.
Making it my home. And I can't put my things in if your things are already there.
Right. But now some of the stuff is basic. Like when we're talking, if you need to paint a wall, or you want to go with the color that is really exciting to people right now. You know, we went through the builder's beige for a while, and then, oh my goodness, the farmhouse and the gray. And so a lot of that can be trendy, and you don't want to be too trendy or too personalized, but you also want to be up to date. You don't want somebody coming in thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to fix all this stuff.
Something as easy that, you know, take and declutter things in, you know, all rooms, everything from medications to any expensive items that you might have out on display. Those are the items that
Some
you
of
need
those
to
need to be put
remove
up.
to make
Yeah.
sure that one, the buyer is specifically looking at the room size, what they can do with it, but then for your own personal safety and the loss of a personal item that you want to avoid.
And I'll wrap this segment up with the safety feature of it. My goodness, that's why you want to list with a realtor, because there's a lot of people up there that are up to no good. And we have been trained in so many safety aspects. You don't have to stay home and not know who's coming into your home. You've got a trained realtor that's coming in, that's scheduled, and they've got people that know where they're at. They've vetted that buyer, and I think that's a real important plug to why you should list with a realtor.
Great. Obviously, we've not covered all the facts of listing your home,
goodness, no. We've
but
got
these are
many
some of the
more.
items that we would like for you to consider. And when you're selecting a realtor, that you need to question them about if they're not already telling you.
Right.
All right. Good job, everybody. See you next time. If you have any suggestions or comments about today's segment of Real Estate Today, please give us a call at 501-327-6731. Can you get this out? This little rooster thing here. No, I thought I was 3. She told me how to be last.
I told him he had to be last because he would say, you know. And
It really doesn't matter, does it?
Okay, that's right.
Yes.
So you want me to go first?
Yes.
I don't really
Okay,
don't.
so you're third.
I really don't.
Okay. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
I'll get my name. I'm going to get my name in there anyway.
Okay.
So.
ERA was named by Jim Jackson back in 1973
Oh, see, I'm not doing that. I can't. That's too much detail. You need to do the intro.
for Electronic Realty Associates.
Oh, see, I'm not doing. No, you do that. You do the intro. I'm done.
No.
I'm not doing that. If you're.
I think we just did. He's got it on tape.
No, he does not. We're not doing all that. There.
We could get like judges' robes.
Ooh.
I want a wig. I want the white
Oh,
wig.
yeah, the white wig. Yeah. The color wig, yes.
You're taping. I can tell by the smile on your face.
But he did that earlier.
Oh, we did.
I think it's already on there. Boy, you're really paying attention, aren't you, Josh?
Now is the good time for all men to come to the aid of their country.